A jet engine is a reaction engine that discharges a fast-moving jet which generates thrust by jet propulsion in accordance with Newton's law of motion. This broad definition of jet engines includes turbojets, turbofans, rockets, ramjets, and pulse jets. In general, most jet engines are internal combustion engines, but non-combusting forms also exist. The first gas turbine to successfully run self-sustaining was built in 1903 by Norwegian engineer Egede Selling. However, Sir Frank Whittle and Dr. Hans von Ohain were the original co-inventors of the jet engine. They did all their work separately, however, but predominantly at the same time. Before they started work on the jet engine, most airplanes used radial engines, also known as the star engine, which was used on most early commercial aircraft, including the Ford Trimotor 5AT and the Douglas DC-3. Sir Frank Whittle was an English aviation engineer and pilot, the son of a mechanic. Frank Whittle joined the Royal Air Force, or RAF, as an apprentice, and during this time was only 22 when he first thought to use a gas turbine engine to power an airplane. While often regarded as the father of modern jet propulsion systems, the young Frank Whittle tried without success to obtain official support for study and development of his ideas. He had to resist his research on his own initiative and received his first patent on turbojet propulsion in January 1930. With private financial support, he began construction of his first engine in 1935. This engine, which had a single-stage centrifugal compressor coupled to a single-stage turbine, was successfully bench-tested in April 1937. It was only a laboratory test rig, never intended for use on an aircraft, but it did demonstrate the feasibility of the turbojet concept. The modern turbojet engine used in many British and American aircraft today is based on the prototype that Frank Whittle invented. Dr. Hans von Ohain was a German airplane designer who invented an operational jet engine. Hans von Ohain obtained his doctorate in physics at the University of Göttingen in Germany, and then became the junior assistant to Hugo von Paul, director of the Physical Institute of the university. German aircraft builder Ernst Heinkel asked the university for assistance in new airplane propulsion designs, and Paul recommended his star pupil, Hans von Ohain, who was designing a new type of aircraft engine that did not require a propeller. Only 22 years old when he first conceived the idea of a continuous cycle combustion engine in 1933, Hans von Ohain patented a jet propulsion design similar in concept to that of Sir Frank Whittle, but different in internal arrangement in 1934. Hans von Ohain joined Ernst Heinkel in 1936 and continued with the development of his concepts of jet propulsion. A successful bench test of one of his engines was accomplished in September 1937. The small aircraft was designed and constructed by Ernst Heinkel to serve as a testbed for the new type of propulsion system, the Heinkel HE-178. The Heinkel HE-178 flew for the first time on August 27, 1939. The first flight of a jet-engined aircraft to come to popular attention was the Italian Campini N1 motorjet prototype that flew on October 27, 1940. It was the first jet-engine aircraft recognized at the time because the German HE-178 program was still kept secret. The first operational jet fighter was the Messerschmitt Me-262, made by Germany during late World War II. It was the fastest conventional aircraft of World War II, although the rocket-powered Messerschmitt Me-163 Comet was faster. It had first flown in 1941, but mass production started in 1944, with the first squadrons operational that year, too late for a decisive effect on the outcome of the war. By the 1960s, all large civilian aircraft were also jet-powered, leaving the piston engine in low-cost niche roles such as cargo flights. Such civilian aircraft are the Boeing 747. The institution of the jet engine has allowed flights to be made around the world hourly, as increased stability of the airplane profoundly.